giving some hint to the team management and also the selector take note. He's only played 3 matches so far, but I like what he's done so far. Again, well bowled, but that's nicely played into the gap.
Little dot to finish, but still 8 off. 22 for 1.
এখানে ওখানে যেখানে সেখানে খেতে বসা বাড়ি বড় ফ্যাক্টরি যেখানে প্রয়োজন সেখানেই আছি পানির টেনশনের সমাধান গাজি
গাজী পাম্প কিনবেন যখন একবারই কিনুন
Caught with that old Tuscan. Only man out so far, Zak Hassan. Johnson Charles has got into double figures, so he's got a nice little start here as JC. It's Nafis who's going to be up against Nawaz.
I missed out of the bat. This missed first ball of the bowling of Kamrul Islam Rabbi. It is a tough task for Rajshahi Kings. But if you can have someone like Johnson Charles, quick run taken here, they're not picking it up. Maybe he might just give you enough hope. Relaxes everybody in the dressing room. Turn if he's picks up his first runs. Bit of a strutter. Damage done in the end. Right, on strike, 13 of 10. Couple of boundaries in the previous over for Charles. What is he indicating? The keeper himself, maybe trying to tell the fielder at mid-on to be in the edge of the circle. For ball.
Still 167 runs away off 100 balls here, the Kings. At asking rate, he's just climbed over 10s. It was 9.5 from the get-go. They need a really good start here inside the power play.
Are you a touch surprised that they've not sent in Laurie Evans to open the innings, because he did get the 100 while opening the batting for Rajshahi. That was in Dhaka, and one would have thought that because the chasing 190, not easy chasing 190, perhaps Laurie Evans should have batted or could have batted.
100%. I'm with you all the way. Your best players need to face the most deliveries in the shortest format. It's not a great stroke, but he can't get it through. He's missed out there. Johnson Charles against Chittagong Vikings. He struck it quite nicely. Certainly liked it here, because this is his half century at this venue. It's belligerent. Loves to give it a bash. He's tried it again. He's tried to hit it a bit hard there. He squirted it for 4 though. Oh, he's got a boundary off the last, but just ruins the over. 4 off the last one, 27 for 1.
গাজী স্টোভ একদিকে যেমন গ্যাস সাশ্রয়ী, তেমনি রান্নার লোডও নিতে পারে প্রচুর। গাজী স্টোভ কিচেনের পারফেক্ট পার্টনার।
গাজী টায়ার, নিরাপদ হোক পথ চলা।
Otherwise, he'll feel a little aggrieved here, a little unlucky. Thick inside edge, it somehow got out to the boundary for 4 bits. Ibadat. You don't want to get in there, young man. And, oh, direct hit. I think that would have been number 2 down.
Yeah, the point that we are discussing here at the moment, whether Laurie Evans should have been sent up the order. Yeah, direct hit would have been curtains. Match number 23, Mirpur Dhaka. Rajshahi Kings was the Victorians. Laurie Evans not out 104 of 62 deliveries. 9 4s and 6 6s. Very next match against the Chittagong Vikings. Straight to the fielder. Yeah, the very next match against the Chittagong Vikings, again opening the batting, 74 of 56. Why wouldn't you want to send him to open the batting?
Yep, valid points, Utter. And I'm with you. Spot on. Done it once and done well. I know that was Dhaka and this is Chittagong, but this is such a good surface. Sliding on, it's the night game. Well bowled, young man. Yeah, closed it down, right arm round. And the Fees was cramped. Suddenly, he's faced 5 deliveries for just a single.
Good pace. Very good pace from Ibadat Hussain. We've also seen Khalid Ahmed bowling with brisk pace. Earlier we saw Abu Jahid moving the ball, swinging it. Good presentation of the seam. Good signs for the seamers from Bangladesh. And especially when the teams is off to New Zealand. Short. This time thickish outside edge finds the boundary. Not in control, but he will still take it.
And he'll take it with both hands. Doesn't matter how they come, as long as they do, as they say. Yeah, just a little bit more width on this one. The other one was a lot closer and got more bounce. Fraction more width. Not much. Doesn't have to be much. More love. The glove. Staying round. Ibadat. Beautiful comeback. What a great retort from Ibadat.
Good delivery, good comeback in the block hole. Somehow he managed to dig it out. Have a look at one more time. Seamers, it's all against the seamers who've done really well. Taskin Ahmed, 21. Abu Jahid, they spoke about him. Farad Rizas, seamer. Only spinner featuring there is Shakib Al Hassan with 17 wickets. And Mashrafi Murtaza, 17. Outstanding from the seamers. He's been by far the best Bangladesh have ever produced. One of the top all-rounders in the world, Shakib Al Hassan. Out of the 5 top wicket takers, 4 are seamers.
Hurrah! Oh, it's too short, and it has gone to the fence quickly. Ruins a good over. 2 4s in it, 5 done. It's 36 for 1.
সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট কাঁচামালে তৈরি গাজী পিভিসি পাইপ, আগাগোড়া মজবুত, বাংলাদেশের সেরা পাইপ।
গাজী পাইপ আগে আসলে কত উপকারী না পাইতাম।
গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা।
Task in their hands, going at 7.2 after 5 overs. 10.27 the required run rate. Have a look at the last ball of the last over. Just swung round, just stood up to a hit, and he obliged. Simple enough to put it away. Now the loop just tucked away comfortably for a single.
Yeah, tall order. 10.3 and over required. Currently just going over 7. So plenty of work to be done here. And into his second over here. Good score Sylhet Sixers posted. A really good score. Mainly thanks to Nicholas Poran, his exploits at the end. Passing what's probably a par, sticking a little bit further past a par. So a lot of work to be done here for the Kings. And interesting, our previous columns chatting about Laurie Evans, probably their best player of the tournament, just sitting on the bench, waiting for his turn.
Can't understand the thought process and the planning behind that. Charles goes, and he's been dropped. Goodness gracious. Soil Tanveer won't like that at all. Straight in and straight out.
Oh, that's an absolute goober. An absolute goober, I'm afraid. Simple as you like. Nabil at 45. Tanveer, little leg side. Helped on his way by Johnson Charles. Well, it doesn't come much easier than that. I can't make any excuses for that.
No excuses at all. You've got to take them. Give the opportunity now. Oh dear. How could you drop that? And again, a bit in the air, and well done. Lovely fielding there in the deep. Delicious, that bit of fielding there.
Wonderful by Afif Hussain out in the deep. That's exceptional work. Well, the previous ball with absolute dolly dropped, and then the youngster on the deep backward square boundary, saving his side a couple of runs.
Nicely done. Charged off for it, got his hands to it at the right moment, made sure it didn't go over. Lovely commitment. Well, that's banked past him. It's going to be chased. It's going to be a teaser. Ball wins the race.
Sohail Tanveer is absolutely spitting feathers out there. He cannot believe, first of all, the drop catch. Should have had a wicket. Charles has then hit him for 2 to deep backward and then clubbed him down the ground. Should have started with a wicket for Tanveer, and in the end he's been hit for 8 runs.
That's why we call it a funny game. Does he see the funny side of it? That is the question. Well, Rajshahi Kings doing well in this over, 7 so far. Brings that around, that's past him. Oh, this is great exhibition of batting here by Charles.
Wonderful batting, and again, Sohail Tanveer. Just keeping my eye on him here because he might just get the old teapot on here. Absolutely seething. Should have had a pole first ball, or second ball should have been caught. After that, well, it's been destruction derby. Johnson Charles, back-to-back boundaries.
11 already in the over. One more delivery to go to finish off the power play. Drives us past the bowler, and it goes past the diving fielder. 3 fours in a row to finish the over. Magnificent. They go past the 50 mark. The Rajshahi Kings end the power play 51 for 1.
গাজী টায়ার, নিরাপদ হোক পথ চলা।
পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সবসময় আপনার পাশে। বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক। গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা। বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ।
49 for 2 for the Sixers. Kings going swimmingly, 51 for 1, and that's the signal from Narmo Martinez for the next phase of play. Power play done and dusted. It's going to be Alok Kapali come in and bowl. Leg break from the mighty Chips end. Speaking of Chips, we'll get on to something soon after this delivery. Nope, missed it. Well, it's almost dinner time. It's past dinner time. Look at them enjoying their food. You had a chance, Niall, to go around and taste some of the food. But have you tried the local delicacies?
Yeah, I'll come back to that in a second. I'll tell you my favourite in 1 second. Yeah, I'm fond of a bit of mutton biryani.
All right.
I like a bit of that, a bit of spice. Not too spicy for the paddy, though.
Yeah, but the food, the local speciality is kalabuna, which is a special make of beef really cooked very well until it becomes dark.
Kawabunga.
Kalabuna. And also the mezban, well, he might be having the mezban gosht. They are delicacies. And he's enjoying it. Well, dinner time, can't be bad.
Is that just a Chattogram thing, or is that Dhaka as well?
No, it's very much Chattogram, definitely. And they also have what they call the shutki. We all call shutkis dried fish. This is, of course, near the sea. So all types of dried fish, mainly from the sea, available.
What about the fish heads? They're normally quite tasty.
They are. You're trying to be a little funny here now. All right, the power play comparisons. Let's get on to the serious stuff now. 49 for 2. Kings Cup 51 for 1. Oh, that's good. That's good comeback from Kapali.
He's bowled well this tournament. Alok Kapali, been around a long time. Good leg break bowler, good control.
Oh, cuts it late, but it's not, hasn't got the legs to sort of take it past the short third fielder.
I think he just under edge onto the keeper's leg. He took a bit of the pace off it, just trickled to Sohail Tanvir. He still seems a little bit disgruntled after his last over and the drop catch off his bowling.
Well, similar kind of place with that ball. I thought he could have done better with that. It was a bit on the short side. Well, look at that. You got burgers all the way from Ireland.
They look absolutely unbelievable.
And hot dogs all the way from the States.
Oh my word, I'm going to have to pick myself one of those burgers up on the way home for the van.
And those little packets have the mutton biryanis that you're talking about. And the teharis, sandwiches. It's international cuisine here. Well, talk about cuisine, international cuisine. That's gone up high in there. Can someone gobble it up? He does indeed. That's what we call a rasgulla, which is a sweetmeat. Easy to gobble up.
Certainly was. Afif, safe as houses. Going to go big. Nafiz didn't get all of it. Low on the bat. Alok Kapali into the act early doors here. Long boundary out on that leg side. Couldn't clear it.
They're checking the front foot. We had a problem earlier. No problems here. Cameron Delport was guilty of just overstepping.
রাজি স্টোভ একদিকে যেমন গ্যাস সাশ্রয়ী তেমনি রান্নার লোডও নিতে পারে প্রচুর। গাজি স্টোভ কিচেনের পারফেক্ট পার্টনার।
At last, Laurie Evans comes in. Big surprise that he didn't open the innings. Atto was making the point about him scoring so well when he opened up on 2 occasions, getting 100, getting over 70. And suddenly we see him coming in after fall of 2 wickets. 2,396 runs, 130.21 his strike rate. He'll have to maybe move on here. 7 overs completed.
Here's the wicket. Toe of the bat. Nowhere near the middle. And he knew he was in trouble. Afif calls it early. Takes the mark. Bit of a crocodile catch, but safely pouched. All's well that ends well. Nicely done.
You'll have to explain that to me. Never heard crocodile catch before. Tell me how.
It's hard to describe and do the actions when I'm holding the mic, but here we go. This is where St. Charles stands still. Just looks to whack the ball.
Just love it, doesn't he? Oh, that's nicely done. Just made sure that you put a stretched out a hand to that. You don't have to move your hands, you can explain it with your mouth.
It's tricky because I'm a very animated person, so I like to kind of describe what I'm seeing as well. I describe what I'm saying. Basically, when the hands are away, and it's like a crocodile's mouth, gobbling, just rather than a nice cup.
Gotcha, I think. Oh, just use the depth of the crease, just put it away. Got a single. Here comes the crocodile catch, I think.
Here we go. Crocodile Dundee out in the deep. Paul Hogan. Afif. Good fielder. Here it is. Bit of a crocodile. Can end badly if you get it wrong. You get broken digits.
Nice little tuck away, but it's not going to do. I think the run rate is just creeping up. It's gone over to 10.62. Something's got to give here.
Yeah, they're leaving their overseas. A lot of work to do. 10.62. 13 overs. It's a tough chase.
Just comfortably negotiating, but it's just this mindset won't be helping their cause for going to that target.
No, but Laurie Evans has played well this tournament. He'll be looking to continue this form. Pretty much goes from here to the UAE to play for the Multan Sultans in the PSL. So he'll be looking to continue this rich vein of form that he's found over here in the BPL.
Another content to play their way into the deep. Just the 5 runs from the 8th over. It's 61 for 2.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর গল্পগুলো তো সুন্দর কিছু থেকেই শুরু হয়। নান্দনিক ডিজাইন, পুরো স্টেনলেস স্টিল দিয়ে তৈরি গাজি সিঙ্ক কিচেনটা সুন্দর করে সংসারটাও।
পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সব সময় আপনার পাশে। বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক। গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা। বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ।
61 for 2. They've got 2 very stable batsmen in the middle. Charles on 38 of 24. Evans, we know what he's capable of. So there's still hope for the Rajshahi Kings. Use of the feet makes it into a full toss. Only as far as the fielder in the deep for a single.
Certainly in the game. They've got Christian Jonker still to come as well. A very clean strike of the ball. So certainly not without opportunity to get the win here. Just need to put the foot down a little bit here, get a move on.
Kapali struggled a little bit with the grip in the first delivery, made it into a full toss. The ball rolling across the outfield would gather moisture. There is a bit of dew around, not very heavy, I must say. There is some dew, so it's going to be moisture on the ball, makes it a little wet and more difficult to grip. Short. Backs away and hits it past the diving fielder, but there is some protection. It's that young man again.
Kapali, very experienced bowler, played a lot of T20 cricket. Generally got very good control. Doesn't serve up too many bad balls.
And has got underneath this one. It's flying away. How far is it going? It's going to fall. Is it inside or is gone for 6? He's lost it. Oh, he's got it. Well, Puran lost it, but it was Shabi who got it. Extraordinary. That's the catch taken. No one believed it. No one was sure, but they've got the man.
Well, that's absolutely astonishing fielding. Nicholas Poran was charging around. It looked like he had it under control. And then we thought there might be a collision. Nice ball from Kapali. Johnson Charles couldn't resist. Got it low on the bat. He's thinking there he's in trouble. Look at this. Poran says it's mine. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
That just stuck. Look at the reaction. What on earth were you doing trying to take my catch? 39 is what Johnson Charles got. 64 for 3, the Rajshahi Kings. And I think we're going to have a signal now for that little pause in play, which is known as the Boshundhara LPG strategic timeout.
পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সব সময় আপনার পাশে। বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক। গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা। বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ।
Well, the Chittagong phase winding down here in this edition of the Bangladesh Premier League, and Rajshahi Kings now going for that target. It's quite a substantial one. 190 they need to win against the Sylhet Sixers. Have had their problems. Charles just out. 39 he got. And Zakir Hassan, Sharian Nafiz not really bothering the scorers too much. I've got a lot of work to do, particularly Laurie Evans, who's in the middle now.
Yep. Tanvir, expensive by his usual miserly standards. Taskin picked up another wicket. Keep him out in front up top. Ebadat bowled fast. 2 overs of 17. Kapali's been brilliant. 1.4 overs, 2 for 8.
We'll look at the highlights so far of the Rajshahi Kings innings. Well, that was simple. Just trying to pull it, but didn't pull it wide enough of the fielder. That was played very well through the point region. Smacked it down the ground. Charles was looking good at times, you know. And then he got the stroke of luck. The simplest of catches from Sohail Tanvi's bowling. He was very annoyed. And after that, saw some big hitting. But this one was no problem at all. Simple matter to catch that. What about this one? No one knew who was going to take it. Nicholas Puran coming in, looking round, looking for the ball. It's in the hand of Shabir Rahman. Extraordinary that.
Yeah, that was absolutely unbelievable. Sixers posting 189 for 5. Nicholas Puran again exceptional. 76 no doubt. Shabir played well for 45. The Kings in reply 64 for 3. 8.4 overs gone. They need 11.12 and over. They're currently going at 7.38.
Oh, they're excited. They are here for the last game of the Chattogram phase, the third or the fourth phase basically, because we've had one, a short little one in Dhaka before we came to Chattogram. He's from Sylhet, born and bred and playing for the Sylhet Sixers, the skipper.
He's leading his hometown well. They need these 2 points, Sylhet Sixers and Waqar Yunus, to stand any chance. And then they'll need to win their final game and hope for results go their way elsewhere. He's doing a good job with the ball. He's got 2 for 9 off 1.5 after that astonishing catch.
Rantan Deshkare in the middle now. Just a little tuck around, which should complete over number 9, and the Rajshahi King at the end of that are 6 for 3. Ranjan Dashkare coming in. Lots of experience for him, and he'll have to use all that experience. Because they're having to go at 11 overs left. They've got to go at 11 plus runs and over. Just a little hint of turn there. And riding that turn pretty well, just opening the face of the bat is good effort in the deep. Did he manage to drag it back? Might have rolled over. Ibadat making a valiant effort there. It's gone for 4 runs.
Yeah, good chase. But unfortunately, did all the hard work. In the last minute, just took it back inside that boundary rope. Couldn't quite manage it. Disappointing result because he did all the hard work there. Rajshahi shot up and running early. 5 off 2. He's going to have to get in his groove quickly here. 11 and over required.
He's content to just push it down and give Evans the strike back. Both know the capabilities. They have their capabilities. They can be pretty harsh and on the bowlers. They have confidence in each other. Jimmy down the wicket, straight, and it's going to be cut off. Good work.
Yeah, Jason Roy in the outfield. Very good fielder. We saw an exceptional catch underneath our very eyes just last game, diving away to his left at long off. This was at long on today. Good work, Samad. Picks off 3 balls under pressure.
Around the corner once again. It's been very, very accurate from Nabil Samad. Hasn't really given them any kind of weight or the length to play around with. Right at this moment, they're content in just playing the ball to its merit, which is the sensible way of going about it. Once in a while, the loose one is going to come along. There he goes. Cow corner, 6. Great stuff.
Beauty, Laurie Evans. His first real shot in anger. He makes the most of it. Right out of the middle of the bat. Short-ish boundary. Over towards the Sylhet dugout into the nets area. It's gone 94 metres though. Wonderful stroke.
And they keep on milking the runs. This is good. It's been a good over for them. Already 13 runs from it. And there's still a delivery to go. And no, there isn't. Actually, that was the last ball.
এখানে ওখানে যেখানে সেখানে ক্ষেত বাসাবাড়ি বড় ফ্যাক্টরি যেখানে প্রয়োজন সেখানেই আছি পানির টেনশনের সমাধান গাজি
গাজী পাম কিনবেন যখন একবারই কিনুন।
গাজী টায়ার নিরাপদ হোক পথ চলা।
Laurie Evans and Ryan Tendaskata, here is that partnership that was in Dhaka. Smoked 148 together. Malik Kapali. He's got 2 for 14 into his 3rd. Crucial juncture. They need 10.8 for the Kings to take the 2 points here and match 38. Sixers may have a say on that. They've got 2 classy right-handers, and in particular Tendaskata, who's seen it all before. Heap of experience. He's back playing. Wealth of experience globally. There's Ryan Tendo. But here's Evans on strike. And more width. He's lucky to get away with this. And they get a couple, but it really should have been put away for 4.
Excellent fielding, but throw not the one of the best. Just bounced over. Went very quickly, resulting in a 2nd run. So he gets back on strike. Nabil Samad, the fielder. Now he's got 13 wickets, Alok Kapali. slowly but surely getting closer to that top wicket takers. You mentioned about that partnership. It was a 4th wicket partnership, and that in that innings, Laura Evans opened the innings. We discussed this earlier in our stint. 104 not out, 9 fours and 6 sixes, and he had with him Ryan Descarte, unbeaten on 59 of 41. Partnership 148 in 83 deliveries. Coming back for the second, very good running. They're very good between the wickets. Will not come back because it just hits his body. And we'll have to wait and see if it just rolls over. It does. No matter what. 4 runs will be added. So that should be 6. 6 to finish the over. 15 in that over. Have a look at this. Yeah, off the pads.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর গল্পগুলো তো সুন্দর কিছু থেকেই শুরু হয়। নান্দনিক ডিজাইন, পুরো স্টেনলেস স্টিল দিয়ে তৈরি গাজি সিং কিচেনটা সুন্দর করে, সংসারটাও।
A very good over for the Kings, and it just shows you they were, well, it was about 10.8, 10.9, the asking rate. Now after that over, it comes back to 10.5s, a bit more manageable. 95 from 54. Just want to be careful here, the 6s. Sporting cliches, destiny in your own hands and all those things. They have, and here's Nawaz. He's bowled 2 overs for 10, so it's a good start. Needs to capitalise on his good start. Misfield from Nicholas Pooran, the pressure. Just having to watch the basics out there, the 6s.
Just an odd bounce right in front of him, but he should have had the body behind the ball.
Straight as a die, I love it. Geez, that went quickly to the fence. Lots of noise in. Might not be our biggest crowd here in Chattogram. 100 up now for the Kings. I tell you what, the coach should be happy. Lance Klusner, can you hear us, sir?
Yes, I can. Good evening.
Good evening, buddy. And well, that'll bring a bit more of a smile to your dial.
Yeah, it certainly will. Got half a chance from here. If we have a couple more overs with these 2 in, a little partnership, we got half a chance.
Lance, I was just thinking up here with Atar Ali Khan, we're talking on comms. I know Laurie Evans tends to bat at 4, but he opened and got 100 for you. Was there thoughts of having Laurie come out and open here tonight?
Not really. With JC sort of joining us, he's sort of taken over that spot. I guess if he hadn't joined us, then Laurie would have stayed up top.
What have you, any notes or inspiration to Descarte to get out there and carve it up?
Yeah, well, he runs so well and he weights the ball so well. So I think if he can do that and the rest can bat around him, that'll be the rough plan. But no, with the rate it is now, it's almost 2 runs a ball, I guess. So he can't really hang around for too long.
All right, Lance Klusner, this is our third partnership of 38 of just 18 deliveries between these 2, and Laurie Evans looking really good, 29 of 17. And I guess if they can just continue to bat for perhaps 5 or 6 overs, you're in with a chance for sure.
Yeah, look, if they can do 6 or 7 overs, we'll probably end up winning the game. So that's the challenge for us, is just to get these 2 for as deep as possible, and then hopefully we've got enough ammunition and in the shed if we need it. But you know, as you said, if these two can keep going for another 6 or 7 overs, then we'll be right in there.
Fingers crossed, Lance. I won't ask you about your putting in hotel rooms, but mate, good to talk to you, and fingers crossed.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Enjoy your evening.
Yeah, great stuff to get to talk to coaches and dugouts whilst the game is going. We've had a dozen here. It's 104 for 3.
সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট কাঁচামালে তৈরি গাজী পিভিসি পাইপ আগাগোড়া মজবুত বাংলাদেশের সেরা পাইপ
গাজী পাইপ আগে আসলে কত উপকারই না পাইতাম
গাজী প্রথম গাজী সেরা
রাজি স্টোভ একদিকে যেমন গ্যাস সাশ্রয়ী তেমনি রান্নার লোডও নিতে পারে প্রচুর গাজী স্টোভ কিচেনের পারফেক্ট পার্টনার
We've got a couple of games to go. Remember, this is Rajshahi's last match in the round robin. So Sylhet, well, they can get 4 more points should they win tonight and their next one. You just never know. Laurie Evans, he's had a good time in Dhaka, but he's used his feet. Wanted to play straight as much as possible. Downtown. What a treat. Here's Tuscan now. Evans wanted a chunk of this one. Because Tendescada is there, and as Lance Klusener mentioned, he's very quick between the wickets as Ryan Tendescada.
They need a big partnership here. I think it's already a very good partnership. They've got a really good start here. 42 of 21 between these two. Don't forget they still have got a lot of batting to come. Christopher Yonka, Mehdi Hassan. But I reckon this is an all-important partnership. As Lance Klusener suggested that if they can bat another 6 or 7 overs, he thinks that they will be in the game. So Sylhet Sixers will need to be a little bit careful here. They would want to pick up a wicket and break this partnership as quickly as possible. Still a really good pitch to bat on. It is chilly, and they've done a wonderful, wonderful job, the ground staff. The outfield, it's very, very quick, and the surface, the pitch, the best in the tournament so far. Brilliant. Brilliant work.
I'll let them know you've given them the tick of approval. Nicely played off his legs. Just used the pace of Tuscan. Just a fraction straight. I reckon it was tracking to possibly middle and leg stump-ish. Fraction too straight. That's all it had to be.
And you can't afford to do that, especially when you have the fine leg inside the circle and a man at deep square not close enough to stop that if it does goes past the fielder at short fine. Races to the boundary. I spoke about how fast is the outfield. It is lightning fast.
The change of pace, but yeah, little cutter. We've seen some wonderful assisted catches out on the fence during the 6th edition. Oh, that is brilliant. That really is. Leaning back, and that there is top drawer. A couple of West Indians carving it. And then Pollard himself got done by one. Oh, yeah. Great stuff. There in the capital, Tendescada. Oh, quick a ball, and it's skidding. Be careful here, Tuscan. The one from this evening.
Yeah, we all thought that Nicholas Puran caught it and it's gone for a 6. Have a look at this. He's just carried on, but the ball is actually in the hands of Shabir Rahman. That is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. It looked like that he had taken the cash, Nicholas, and had just gone over.
It's actually, it was very dangerous. You talk about guys clashing, and in the end, he's held the mark under the high ball, a bit like in the wonderful game of rugby with the bomb up, get underneath it, and the two fullbacks go at each other. Oh! And some! That's gone for 6. What an over! Yeah, it went for 15. 119 for 3 after 13.
সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট কাঁচামালে তৈরি গাজী পিভিসি পাইপ আগাগোড়া মজবুত বাংলাদেশের সেরা পাইপ
গাজী পাইপ আগে আসলে কত উপকারই না পাইতাম
গাজী প্রথম গাজী সেরা
Partnership up with that maximum from Ryan Tendescada. Sweet striking, 2 4s, 2 6s. Laurie Evans on strike. This was a cracker.
He smashed that Tendescada enough on the bat and went flat and over the ropes for the maximum. 15 runs in that over. Now it looks looking a little bit more possible for Rajshahi Kings. 71 of 42 now. Required run rate of just over 10 runs in an over. They're going at 8, 9.15. 7 wickets in hand. Anybody's game from here on. What a partnership. What a time to bring in the partnership. Only 26 deliveries for 55. Outstanding.
So that asking rate, as you say, Atta, is now dropped. Very gettable, particularly with these two. And Christian Yonker, he's to come. So, Iradat, here we go, Iradat is going to come around, it looks like. Indeed. Spliced, oh, he's just got enough of it. Another night, that goes straight to cover. But Evans, well, in this sort of form and on this pitch at night, gets away with it.
I think they've realised that the pitch is really good for batting and they're backing themselves up. It's short of a good length and it's a very good shot. Enough on the bat and takes it over wider of the fielder at mid-off. The moment he hit that, he knew that he had picked up a boundary. 3 4s and a 6 for Laurie Evans. He's raced over the 30th of 22. Alok Kapali, the skipper, looks just a tad worried.
The other thing I've noticed too here, Atta Ali Khan, is that not so much with the rags and evidence. Yeah, there's a couple of players with rags, but it's not quite, is it? It's not quite as dewy and greasy and wet. Oh, wow. That has hurried to the fence. I was just about to say, this is when you need your quick men to be good Yorker specialists, more often than not, because length is going.
I think not a bad delivery to start with, but he's put that away beautifully. He tried to bowl that wideish Yorker. Look at that shot. That is brilliant. Over the top at that fielder at short third. That is absolutely smashing. Couple of boundaries to start the over. Now the run rate has come down to 9.45. This is brilliant from the spare. We mentioned about that partnership of 148 of just 83 deliveries. This time around, still batting 63 of just 28.
Oh, heck. 3 of the best. Yeah. Ibadata's starting to scratch his head. And all of a sudden, 10.8 has come down to 9s. Just like that.
Yeah, you got to get it right. He's again trying to search for the Yorker. And it's in the slot. You still have to put it away. And he smashed it over the cover fielder for another boundary. The 3 on the trot for Laurie Evans. And he's moved very quickly to 46 of 24. Absolutely brilliant batsmanship here from Evans and Tendulkar.
So he decided to come back over now with a bit of carnage going round. He's changing it up now. And a change of pace was the order. Might get two, no they won't, but at least it stopped the barrage of boundaries.
Sixteen fours and 2 sixes already in this innings. It's really good. 58 of 38 required, and if these two can go on to bat another perhaps 3 or 4 overs, I think game on. You need a wicket here. Tendulkar versus Seamers here. 34 on the length. Anything short has gone the distance, 44. So don't bowl short to him.
He had a quick chat with his captain to come up with, and certainly these last two with pace off the ball, little cutters. He's stemmed the flow somewhat. One to go in the 14th. We've had 14 so far. Oh, a dot ball, a piece of gold. So 14 off the 14th. It's 133 for 3.
পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সব সময় আপনার পাশে। বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক। গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা। বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ।
ভালোবাসার সুন্দর গল্পগুলো তো সুন্দর কিছু থেকেই শুরু হয়। নান্দনিক ডিজাইন, পুরো স্টেনলেস স্টিল দিয়ে তৈরি গাজী সিঙ্ক কিচেনটা সুন্দর করে, সংসারটাও।
Yeah, it's pretty much even Stevens. So it's back to 9.5, which was the asking rate, funnily enough, right at the get-go from the start of this run chase. Not a lot in it, folks. Pretty close, and so much riding on Evans. Old Loza, Sussex, and Ryan Tendulkar. The global citizen. We'll pop this into the onside and say it's over to you again, Laurie.
The captain skipper now brings himself on. 2 for 25 in the 3 overs that he has bowled. He's given a single and needs to bowl a really good over. Can he break the partnership, or can he bowl a good over? Not give him too many runs is the question. He started well here. 2 singles of the first 2 deliveries. They know now that the run rate is under 10 runs in an over. With 7 wickets in hand, you would certainly back Rajshahi Kings to chase 190 here.
Goodbye. You are the weakest link. It's gone.
Lovely use of the feet from Tendulkar. He's smashed it over the long on for a massive one. He's got his dancing shoes on. Oh yes, 80 meters. 34 of 14 for Tendulkar.
Don't bother running. It's turned out to be another expensive over. It's the last one from the skipper, Alec Kapali. 12 off, 2 to go.
Now they need to realize that they've picked up 12 and they need only 45 of 32 deliveries. Less than 9 runs in an over. You really don't want to see them take unnecessary risk here. Just bat sensibly, get closer, and go on to win the match. 7 wickets in hand. This pair is looking dangerous.
He's trying to bowl a little Zuta. Low, and once again, these two quick. Evans is 48. Tenduscarter moves into the 40s now, and that asking rate has come back to 8.3.
Absolutely brilliant. Not taking any unnecessary. They look a lot more relaxed, don't they? 83 runs partnership, and would you believe it? They've got that in 37 deliveries. Brilliant. Short and wide. The man in the lead should be cut off. Will they come back for the second? They will get back for the second. 17 in that over. After 15, it's 149 for 3. And it
গাজী টায়ার, নিরাপদ হোক পথ চলা।
Well, a wonderful partnership here evolving between Laurie Evans and Ryan Tenduscarter. 85 of 38. Kings requiring 41 of 30 balls. Plain sailing at the moment. 149 for 3. Wasn't always looking that way. So far, so good. This wonderful partnership.
Yeah, partnerships for the Kings here. Tenduscarter the most outstanding partnership with it. Laurie Evans. They seem to have a good understanding. Apart from that, Sharon Hafiz and Johnson Charles not quite getting to where they wanted to, where they would have liked to.
We'll have a look at some of the highlights of this magnificent stand between Evans and Tenduscarter. Got up and running early with a boundary. It was nice. And Laurie Evans got into the swing of things, hoiking one leg side and followed up. Same again, double up like Desi. Came down the wicket, smashed it over the bowler's head. And Ryan Tenduscarter got going nice and early. Got into the groove quickly. Beautiful 6. All the way flat. And Evans used the pace nicely. And Tenduscarter sent one big, sent one downtown. Well, the bowling figures. Tanvir, 2 overs of 20, expensive. Taskin, expensive for himself, 1 for 24 off the 3. Ebadat has gone over 10s. Nawaz has been good, 3 overs of 19. Bali, 2 for 41 off 4. That's the current state of play. Ryan Tenduscarter, Essex captain, Dutch international, and Laurie Evans, Sussex stalwart. 85 compiled off just 38 balls. Well, there's the man of the moment. He'll be heading off to Oman soon to play for Holland in a quadrangular tournament with Ireland, Scotland and Oman. And then Laurie Evans has been the Kings' best batsman all BPL, it must be said. Wonderful touch in the middle, especially in the last 2 weeks or so. They've got them within touching distance here. Was he? 41 required off 30.
Yeah, absolutely. 41. They should cruise it from here onwards, you would think. And Laurie Evans being out there is only had 2 dot balls, and that's how well he's going thus far. And anything dished up, really, he's been on it. Dances around. Beautiful. Off she goes. Just 1 bounce for 4.
Fine shot, fine 50. Wonderful 50, Laurie Evans. Just at 28 pills. Danced down the wicket, stayed leg side, chipped it over extra cover. Lance Klusner, his coach, appreciates the effort of the Englishman. Fine innings again from Laurie Evans.
Yeah, beautiful shot that. Just making sure that the placement is also more precise. And what a lovely 50 it has been so far. And he would like to kick on from here and make sure that he sees it off for his team. 52 of 28 balls. As you said, he has been in a fine nick. And he would like to finish it off on a good note here.
Down the wicket again. Slashed away. That's going to be 4 more. Laurie Evans says, I want to finish this game pronto. Mohammad Awaz saw him coming. Fired in a little bit shorter, a little bit wider, but Evans was good enough.
Too good. They're rejoicing as well. Yeah, pitched back up a length. Yes, he danced around down the wicket, dragged it short. But the placement as well, just in front of point. And it was just at the right time as he just changed the field to push the man deep cover out to deep extra cover. And he's gone the other way around. Talk about being clever. Absolutely.
Nawaz smashed for 2 fours in a row. This is good batting. In and out for 2. Wonderful batting. And the Sixers at the moment, they're at a loss. They don't know whether they're coming, they're going. The heads have dropped. The heads have dropped here from the Sixers. And it wasn't long ago they got the 3rd wicket with a score of 64 that you would have said the Sixers were on top out there.
Yeah, they're under the pump. And Laurie Evans is on strike. Tell you that striker of 193. He's not too bad at all. Using it. And his partner on the other end. He's gone big again. Gone. All the way for 6.
Wonderful stroke to bring up the 100 partnership between Laurie Evans and Ryan Tendashada. Waqar Yunus looks confused, looks worried, looks resigned to the fact that the game is gone here for the Sixers. What a stroke this is. 86 metres out of the screws. Watch, enjoy Laurie Evans. Absolute pleasure to see this.
Well, I'll tell you what, the argument early on has been, why is he coming down the order when he's the best man that they've got in the batting lineup? But I'll tell you what, he's certainly doing the job by himself. All the way for 4, piercing the gap. Beautiful.
Oh, this is marvellous. Absolutely sublime batting. 20 runs off this over with a ball remaining. Laurie Evans is doing it at a canter. I mentioned he's off to the PSL to play for the Multan Sultans. Well, they're going to be delighted. They've got a player in real form.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just find that the touch at the right time as well. He struggled a bit early on in the first phase of this tournament. But look at that. Piercing another gap. More headaches. And beautiful. What an over this has turned out to be. 24 of this over. 173 for 3.
রাজি স্টোভ একদিকে যেমন গ্যাস সাশ্রয়ী তেমনি রান্নার লোডও নিতে পারে প্রচুর। গাজি স্টোভ কিচেনের পারফেক্ট পার্টনার।
পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সব সময় আপনার পাশে। বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক। গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা। বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ।
Dhaka Dynamites, they're being chased hard by the Kings, and this win with this run rate is going to just set this up for an interesting little finish when we get back to Dhaka on Friday. Sylhet Sixers with a loss here, they're going to be done and dusted.
And current partnership 109 of just 44 balls between these two. That is outstanding. Talking about chasing the run rate as well, net run rate. This is the last delivery. Marvelous shot. You can't ask for more. Technical, everything, all good. Brilliant. Laurie Evans. Tanvir. Short, pulled away. Straight to the man down in the deep. Straight to Puran, and he's taken it. Well, could this be another twist here? Tendashada gone.
Yeah, hit flat to Nicholas Puran, straight to him. Ryan Tendashada couldn't get the elevation to take it all the way or else keep it down. Easily caught, and watch it, look at this. Threw this in. Very frustrated throw from Nicholas Puran. Tanvir picks up a wicket, probably too little too late, you would think, for Waqar's men. Ryan Taylor-Shada, wonderful innings. Cut poor on bowl Tanvir, 42. The Kings, 173 for 4. New man, Christian Jonker, hails from South Africa. He's going to be at the non-striker's end because they crossed. And Laurie Evans, the danger man's on strike to Sohail Tanvir. Well, nipped through the gate. An appeal. Well, he's gone for a review, and I think this is going to be a wasted review, I feel. It's more in hope than I think than anticipation. Might have just clipped the back hip. Yeah, Tanvir says we might as well try. We've got nothing to lose. Let's have a look at the front foot here.
Yeah, we're just going to go through the processes. Tanvir. Yeah, that's a legal delivery, no problems there. And that will tell us the story. Laurie Evans, he looked guilty. Did he get something on it? You can't really tell. Neither can you hear the sound coming from the stump mic. Yeah, this will tell us the story if there's anything, if there's a spike. Oh, no spike. Laurie Evans survives.
Yeah, I didn't think it was too much of a convincing appeal. It was more in hope. Last chance saloon, last throw.